And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry, OG Anunoby out there with Green. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Melton in at the 2. And for Dallas, Washington and Lively down low. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Flagg in at the 3, the small forward. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Here's Flagg. Pass to Washington. Here's Harper. He's covered by Curry. Fox for 3. Rebounded by Green. Curry surveys. Now Melton. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Here's Harper. Washington, a screen on Curry. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
About a minute into this first quarter. Melton with the ball. Robinson, a screen on Fox. 4 on the clock. Lively with a block.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Now here's Melton. Left side Curry. From deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. The Warriors lead by 3. Melton outside. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Pass to Flagg. Here's Harper. Clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fox, the pass to Lively. Here's Flagg. To halt the run. Gets Lively with a drive.
Agile, athletic, hostile. Derek Lively attacking the lane. Okay, young sir.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
Bagley's checked in for the Mavericks. And so it's Dallas with it. 6-point game. Now here's Fox. Not a lot of room. Pass to Bagley. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fox left side. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing.
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks. And I've got the story now on the activity for the Boston Celtics. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Harper, here he goes. On the wing, Fox. Misses the 3.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Outside Pajemski. Here's post. Misses in close. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Harper. No made baskets yet.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Curry. The rebound by Post.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Pass to Pajemski. Down low. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Harper. He's covered by Curry. Fox right side. Takes a 13-footer. The Warriors pull it in.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Bagley against Williams. Back to Curry from downtown. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Harper. And Williams is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Smart to end the drought. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got 4 rebounds now. Curry against Smart to the paint. Here's Post. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Gafford. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, trying to defend an athletic 7-footer like Daniel Gafford is not easy, folks. Just gets the contact right there.
Gafford, no good on that free throw. The Warriors lead by 9. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Santos. Just 3 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 9. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Moses Moody, Quentin Post out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Curry in at the 2. Now here's Williams, still without a bucket. Back to Bagley, 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Warriors lead by 11. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. And he makes a first. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And the shot goes in. Pajemski's got 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Has to flag. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, P.J. Washington, such a selfless teammate. Very pretty pass.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Smart with the defensive effort.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
The 3 from Washington. Gafford, great positioning on the putback.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Harper, he's checked in for Williams. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Post. Draymond Green comes in for Anunoby. Santos is checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Oh, there's the alley! Pass to Harper. Now here's Washington. And here's Flag outside. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Flag. The three is up. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Flag. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Smart against Curry. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw no good. The Mavericks making a switch here. Fox is checked in. So he can't get either to fall.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game. That in and of itself is a skill.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Curry. After the basket by Dallas. Pass to Santos. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Robinson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one misses.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Dallas. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Curry.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Gafford. Smart with the defensive effort.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Pass to Fox. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors lead by 9. Melton outside. On the wing, Curry. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Smart from the wing. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Now here's Melton. Screen by Robinson to the middle. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Smart outside. And the 3 off target.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Curry passes to Melton. Outside Robinson. It's stolen by Washington. Fox outside. Pass to Gafford. Now Smart. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A., since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest. Meanwhile, winning still has to be job number 1.
And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Robinson, a screen on Smart. It's stolen by Smart. High arcing shot. Here's Washington. Back to Smart. Out to Fox. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Flags checked in for Smart. Posts checked in for the Warriors. Williams comes in for Draymond Green. Outside Curry. Moody on the wing. Inside. It's stolen by Lively. Washington outside. Out to Fox. The three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
51 seconds left in the half. Pass to Williams. Back to Curry to snap the cold streak. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Harper passes to Lively. Melton outside. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Curry. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It is indisputable, not debatable. It's over. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter who's ever lived.
Deflects the pass. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead, up 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half court.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
One thing they get with Luka, he wants the last shot. And he's shown he's an elite closer.
No matter what gets thrown at him, he doesn't rattle.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Washington and Lively down low. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper, and it's flagged in at the small forward position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Fox outside. Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. And here's Flag outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And it's Fox missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
On the wing, Green. Fox against Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson a screen on Fox. Here's Melton, and he goes in for the dunk.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Green with a screen on Fox. Here's Melton. Rebounded by Fox. Mavericks trail by 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Ryan, back to you.
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Harper. Now here's Lively. And the shot is good off the backboard. Lively's got 8 points.
Yeah, folks, he shoots a high percentage for a reason. Derek Lively in the painted area.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Warriors will go with a different look here. Post is checked in for Robinson. Williams comes in for Draymond Green. Santos is checked in for Anunoby. And it's Curry in for Melton. Now here's Curry. Still no points. To the inside. Post. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Golden State. Here's Fox. Close range bucket for De'Aaron Fox.
How about the soft touch from Fox, measuring the floater beautifully? Love his initiative.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Curry goes in, banked it in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 7.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Fox against Curry. From 11 feet away, and again it's Dallas.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Fox against Curry. Williams a screen on Fox. Here's Curry, and he lays it up and in. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Fox against Curry from 9 feet, and the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Curry against Fox. On the attack, Curry. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 6 points.
Well, see, I think Seth Curry has terrific instincts. He understands when to shoot the basketball and when to put it on the deck to create a shot.
Now here's Fox. 14 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Bagley's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Pajemski. He has 6. Into the lane. Basket counts. Give him 8 points now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Fox finds Lively. Right side Bagley. Back to Lively. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Williams is checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Pajemski. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Flag. Fox surveying the D. They swipe it. And it's Williams off the drive. Now post. Over Bagley. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Mavericks trail by 11. Steps back. Fox outside. Five to shoot. Bagley for 3. And no good. Golden State is gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Now here's Pajemski. He's covered by Fox. Down low. Here's post. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 13. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. There's 45 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
To the paint. Here's post. Lively with a block.
Tremendous length and anticipation on that rejection from D. Live.
There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd. Looking to end the run. Pajemski grabs the board.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Quentin Post, OG Anunoby out there with Moody. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Pajemski in at the point. And Harper gets it to go.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
Smart outside. Pass to Washington. Fires from deep. Pajemski grabs the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's Curry. And there's the drive. And he gets the bucket.
My goodness, how good is the balance of Seth Curry? Welcomes the challenge of converting through contact. That's pretty.
Gafford the screen. Here's Harper. The rebound by Post. Post has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Moody. pass to Pajimski. Outside Moody. Oh, here's Moody with a drive. And he converts the layup. And the Warriors lead by 15.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Washington a screen from deep. Harper. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Curry. Driving to the basket, and Gafford with the block.
Wow, a big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Smart passes to Williams. Anunoby against Washington. Over on Anunoby. And it's Washington missing.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Now Curry. Driving in. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Harper. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Williams. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Post. Green comes in for Anunoby. Santos is checked in for Moody. And it's Melton in for Curry.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Pajimski. Here's Robinson. And again, it's Golden State.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's Fox. Defended by Pajimski. They still need this. The Warriors pull it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Pajimski. He's covered by Fox. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And it's Washington missing.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Robinson, a screen on Smart. Melton passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Flag outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, Flag has that 3-ball. His bag is pretty deep.
Melton with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's on De'Aaron Fox. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Harper's checked in. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
The 3 from Washington. The Warriors pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Melton. No good on the shot. Mavericks trail by 21. Here's Harper. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Getting ready for the Warriors. Williams is checked in for Draymond Green. OG Anunoby comes in for Santos. Curry, he's checked in for Melton. And Spencer's subbed in for Pajemski. Pass to Curry.
2 minutes remaining to the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the game. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And here's Anunoby. Three-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart passes to Smith. Here's Bagley. Here's Gafford. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Bagley. Flag comes in for Smart. Harper, he's checked in for Smith. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Williams. Now here's Curry. And Williams punches it home.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Stephen Curry.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
No good on the free throw.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Golden State has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Curry against Christie. Now Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Williams. Shoots over Robinson. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Number 1, Luke Kennard.
.32 seconds left in the final quarter.
Assistant Marcus Smart.
Curry looking it over. Now Anunoby. Here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Stephen, what is it about the challenge of playing on the road that brings out the best in this team?
You know, all we got is ourselves on the bench, and you know, top to bottom, coaches and players have been locked in, just giving a lot of energy and focus, especially to start games and giving ourselves a chance to capture momentum early, and that's what you have to do on the road. And it's got to be a collective effort. Our intensity and energy has to carry us, and we've done a good job of that the last 2 games.
Everybody brought it tonight. Congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.